What's up, guys? I got another exciting video for you today. In today's video, we're going to talk about City Office REIT, or ticker symbol CIO. Now, this company is doing amazing things. We're going to talk about the earnings. We're going to go over the Yahoo Finance, the max charts. We're going to talk about the highs, the lows. We're going to talk about news, my predictions, future growth. We're going to talk about competition, if there is any, for this company. We're even going to talk about the dividend history and what they're paying right now, because they are paying a quarterly dividend. I'm also going to bring up their properties map straight from their website, showing you exactly what properties they own and how you can start making 90% profit from their earnings. And we'll talk about it right now in this video. So let's get started. All right, so let's go over Webull real quick, and I got a few tabs to go over, so I'm going to make this video a little short and sweet, but very informative. So if you like this kind of stuff, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I love doing videos like this. So, one quick check, doing good. All right, let's go. So, CIO recently made a huge jump from around the $12.80 mark to $16.11. Now, I bought this company because I thought it was a great value at the time, and I bought it right before they went up. I bought it on the 18th of August at 10 a.m., 15 shares. Now, it's not a lot of shares, guys, but look, $12.91. It was a great value, and I could always add more to my position, right? Okay, it shot up literally, I think, the weekend right after. I bought it on the 18th. Yep, pretty much shot up on the 23rd over the weekend. From the 20th to the 23rd, it shot up to $16 and $11. Now, why did it do this? Well, I did the research. Let's go over it. Research. Let's talk about it. The City Office REIT Inc. shares were up 26%. They went to $16.23 after the company said it entered into a definitive agreement to sell all of its holdings in the Sorrento Mesa submarket of San Diego for $576 million. That is amazing. Now, this will make more sense when I show you the property map in a minute of all the different properties that they own. So keep that in mind towards the end. Volume for the stock was 3 million shares compared to its 65-day average volume, 192,000, right? So it hit a 52-week high of 1639. I mean, it just got completely saturated. The company said that transactions are expected to generate proceeds of $546 million, or $12.38 a common share. The properties are to be sold are encumbered by debt. The sales will be completed into separate agreements. The northern portion of the portfolio is scheduled to close in December of this year for $395 million. The southern portion of the portfolio is scheduled to close in February of 2023 for $181 million. City Office has the ability to accelerate either closing date to align with redevelopment opportunities. Now, with that said, this creates a great opportunity for CIO, or the City Office REIT Inc., because it allows them to have more equity or more money, more capital in their holdings, so that they can go out and find some other great deals. Now, as you can see, the jump here, this would have been a great time to buy in, right? Not saying it's not a good opportunity to buy now. Now, this is at a really good value for at the time being. Now, let's wait till it sells off a little more. As you can see on the MACD indicator and the RSI, that it is going more to the oversold side. But we want to wait. We want to ride that out. Even if it gets down to, say, like $15.50 or even $16, I'd say that's pretty fair, because I could see it going up, you know, even a few dollars. And we'll get into the price target in just a second. So hang on, guys. Okay. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get into The analysis here. Let's see what somebody's saying. So based on 7 analysis, they're saying that 28% is a strong buy, another 28% is a buy, and the other 42% is a hold. Now this is also a hold on the street rating, and I'm going to get into that. I like the street report. Jim Cramer, huge fan. Shout out to Jim. Really cool guy. I wish I could, meet him one day and shake his hand. So a low price target right now would be $11. Average would be $16.50. A high would be $22. As you can see, the close support and resistance levels are gradually increasing over time. And I like to see that they go up and start to close off, right? Compared to being huge and closing off down. I never like to invest in companies that have a downward trend. And as you can see with this company's past history, even just from July, it's slowly been going up in value, right? So let's get into some of the other charts now. Yahoo. I like Yahoo Finance. All these sites are free too, by the way, guys. I don't pay for any sites. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just something I like to do. It's free knowledge, and I just enjoy you guys watching my videos and commenting. And I like doing research on it. It gives me the ability to invest in more companies. So if you want me to do a video on a company, then I can totally do that. So let's keep going, right? And if you want to drop a company into the comments that you want me to do, go for it. So we're still flying through. Okay, we got a few more tabs to get through. Bear with me. I got some cool property maps to show you from the website, straight from this company, City Office REIT. So real quick, the PE ratio is 15. The earnings per share, EPS, is $1.06 or 1.06. Ex-dividend date, July 18th. So right off the bat, you can see it has a 3.7% dividend yield. Estimated one-year target is 14.33. So they've already surpassed that, right? Okay, and they're paying a dividend too. So I mean, you can't beat that. Let's see the max charts. Looks like April 28th, 2014, for $12.49. So they're not far away from where they were 7 years ago. So it looks like they took a big hit February 2020. I'm pretty sure everybody knows why, because of everything that happened in the world. But big hit, and then there's a value play right there, right? March 30th, 2020, $7, shot up to 10. You could have made a nice little amount of money on that. You could have averaged down, sold out, or you could buy more at $6.30, $6.50, and rode it back up to 16, which you're making 150% profit on your investment. So it's just going up from there, guys. This is an interesting company to be a part of. They definitely beat their earnings. Their estimated earnings was -4 cents. Their actual earnings was $1.07, which is amazing. That was Q1 for 2021. Recommendations on here is saying 2.1 is a buy. So I mean, there are going to be different sites that say different things, which is why I do the research and don't want you to feel like you're not getting the best value when you do your research. I try to look at quite a few different sites. So again, let's keep going. A few more slides here, trying to keep it short. The street rating as of August 22nd gave this company a hold rating. But August 22nd, you say? Well, it didn't go up in value till August 23rd. So we need a new street rating report after it's spiking up to $16, because the price of $8.19 when I did this was $12.87. So as soon as that video comes out, guys, you guys should definitely watch it, because I'm going to release it. So you should subscribe now so you don't miss the update to this stock, okay? Because they do it about once a month. I don't want you to miss out. It could definitely go to a buy rating, because I've already seen 2 companies say it was a buy. So don't necessarily say that this is a true hold company. Annual dividend, 4.66%. And look at that. Look at that value right there. From $6.50 up to $16. That's just amazing. Amazing value. Okay, a couple key highlights here. saying that the company's strengths can be seen in multiple areas, such as its solid stock price performance, impressive record of earnings per share growth, and compelling growth in net income. However, counter to these strengths would be the company's revenue growth has not been very good. Highlights. Powered by its strong earnings growth, the stock has surged by 53% over the past year. During the past fiscal year, City Office REIT Inc. continued to lose money by earnings, -6 cents versus a -14 cents prior year. Now, they're saying that the improvement would go to an earnings of $1.09, which it did, right? I think we just saw that here somewhere in the news, in the financials. Earnings per share, EPS. Oh, it was on Yahoo. Right here, earnings per share, $1.06. $1.06. So they did beat their earnings versus what they expected, which is amazing compared to last year. Their gross profit margins are 27% lower than last year, but that's okay, right? That's okay, because they've definitely gone up with their share price. Competition, there's always going to be competition in the real estate sector, but as far as like rentals, leases, and things like that, there's not a lot of competition because people lock into those prices, and once they're locked in and they move out, people want to get in, and usually they'll set up a lease and pay for it, whether it's residential or commercial. So there's definitely not a lot of competition. That definitely crosses off another one of my main points for this video. Market cap $675 million, and again, this was before they sold, so it could be a lot higher now because they just got an extra $515 million, I think is what it said, something like that, $585 million from the sell. So their net income is just $52 million. That sells $160, but with the extra money added from the sale of that property, their capital will go up. Stock at a glance, growth and price volatility both got 3.5. Total return is 4 stars out of 5. Efficiency is only 2.5. Solvency is 1.5, and income is 5. Income's 5 because you're getting a great value for this company right now at $16, and you're getting a dividend, which brings me to my next point, guys. If you've been waiting, this is the dividend portion of it. So if you guys have been waiting around, the dividend portion of it would be, let me get to it, sorry, a lot of tabs here. Okay, Cio Dividend History. Now, okay, we already know what the ex-dividend date is, right? It is 3.72%. Annual dividend 60 cents per share with a PE ratio of 15. But look at the track history on this, guys. The company has a 15-cent per share dividend, and it looks like it is quarterly. Okay, that makes 60 cents. Last one was on the July 8th, April 8th, January 8th, but it has been consecutive since the start of the company in 2014. They started at 18 cents per share and have gradually increased it. So when you think about it, okay, it looks like they got to 23 cents at one point, 23.5 cents in January 9th, 2020, right before everything happened with the world. You know, it was a little bit of a better time at that right there in that point. So it's dropped a little bit, but the potential growth for this would be amazing because you could get it back up to a quarter, and then you make $1 a year instead of 60 cents a year. There's a lot of potential for this company, a lot of growth potential. Now, leading on to the next article before I get into the property map, this is saying from Yahoo Finance, there's an article, you guys can check it out, why City Office REIT Inc. Is a good company to invest in or has a good ROI or something like that. So return on equity, guys, is equal to the net profit from continuing operations divided by the shareholders' equity. So based on this formula here, the ROE for City Office REIT is what? 12%. 12%. 12%. So for every $1,000, you get $120 invested. Now that's pretty good because a lot of companies or a lot of the stock market in general gets between like 8 and 12% if you just kind of take it real slow and real safe. But this is 12% because it also pays a dividend and has great appreciation. Okay, you got to take that into account too. So for every dollar's worth of equity, they get 12 cents in profit. You could multiply that to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever you would like, and that would be that would be what this formula equates to. Okay, so last but not least, let's get out of a couple of these so we can get my map to load. And it was loaded earlier. I'm not sure what happened. It was loaded earlier. There it is. Okay, so last portion of the video, guys. I was trying to keep it real short. The properties that CIO owns, right, are as follows. Brooklyn Medical Office Building. $200 Riverside in New York. This is all in New York, by the way. Yeah, see, this isn't the best load. Let me see if I can load it real quick one more time. Just to get a better feel for it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. Okay, here we are. So this is in New York. Okay, so this company owns all these companies right here. CIO. It's not gonna be the best layout again for me. I don't know why it's doing it like this. Dang it. 9 Times Square. Man, earlier it was running so smooth. Okay, so I'm just gonna point and click. You don't have to see the properties actually, like actual photographs, I guess. 200 Riverside Parking Garage, the Hit Factory, Laurel Commercial Condominiums, 1140 Avenue of Americas, 9 Times Square, 196 Orchard Street Retail, 123 William Street, and the Brooklyn Medical Office. So they have a variety of retail skyscrapers and shops, medical, condominium, looks like maybe another couple retail, and then a parking garage. Okay, why is this important? Because this is a company that actually owns these assets and these properties, and you can invest very little money into this company, CIO, and make 90% of their profits. Because it's a REIT, a real estate investment trust, then that means that you can basically take their profits, right? So I honestly believe I might have picked the wrong thing. This would have been good for a video the other day. ICO stock, right? City Office REIT. Oh man, so that would relate more to the video I was talking about earlier. If you want to check that video, click the link up here. I'll put a video on the New York City stock REIT Inc. is a strong buy. But I am sorry, guys, that map was not right. All the other information was correct, but when I typed in the property map, I must have typed in the New York City property map. That is my bad on that one. Let's see if we could redeem myself real quick. City Office REIT Inc. invests in high-quality office properties in 18-hour cities with strong economic fundamentals, primarily in the southern and western United States. I'd love it if they'd load the page. Headquartered in Canada, in Vancouver. CEO James Farrar. And it looks like it doesn't really want to load. But I can assure you they own quite a few properties. This is another real estate investment company that has to pay dividends out. All the information on here I found, I enjoyed doing. And if you guys are still watching the video, give me a thumbs up on that. And don't forget to check out the other video and subscribe if you like more. I will do an update on CIO when the new street rating comes out. because I like to check on those about once a week. So thank you and have a great day.